Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this class. This is mathematics class, and this class we want to solve the first example under this topic we introduced in our last video, nature of rules of a quadratic equation. So we are here to solve the first question. The question says if the quadratic equation open bracket 4 plus m multiplying x squared plus open bracket m plus 1 multiplying x plus 1 equal to 0 has equal roots. Find the values of m. So you are told that this quadratic equation has what? Equal roots. So your work now is to find the value of m that will make this quadratic equation to have that equal roots. So let's start the solving. Solution. Since the roots are equal, then the nature of the roots, remember our discriminant determines the nature of the roots. What's our discriminant? B squared minus 4ac. I told you in our last video that if this discriminant b squared minus 4ac, if this discriminant is 0, you are going to get what? Two equal roots. So you are going to get two equal real roots. So that's what you are going to get. So if this quantity is what? What did I say? If this quantity is 0, you are going to get what? Two equal real roots. That's what I said in our last video. So b squared minus 4ac will be equal to what? 0. Right? This implies that b squared is equal to what? If you move negative 4ac to the right, you get what? Positive 4ac. And this implies, what is your b? Your b is the coefficient of what? The coefficient of x is your b. What is the coefficient of x? M plus 1. So this open bracket m plus 1 squared, that's the b, the coefficient of x, which is it. Then we'll have equal to here. Then 4 multiplying a. What is your a? A is the coefficient of x squared. What's the coefficient of x squared? 4 open bracket 4 plus m. That's 4 plus m. Then times what? C. What's the c? Constant here. The constant here is c times 1. Then this is what we have. This implies, let's expand this. M plus 1 all square is same thing as m plus 1 times m plus 1. Then we'll now have equal to here. Then if you open this bracket, you have what? 4 times 4, 16, plus 4 times m, 4m. So this implies what? So let's quickly expand this bracket. M times m will give you what? M squared. M times 1 will give you what? M. Okay, we omitted something here. So this is m plus 1. So I've done m times m squared. M times 1, m. Then next, 1 times m, 1 times 1, 1. Then equal to here, right? Then 16 plus what? 16 plus what? 4m. 4m. This implies m squared plus m, 2m plus 1 is equal to, what is this? 16 plus 4m. This implies, move everything you have at the right to the left side. This implies m squared plus 2m. If you move positive 4m to the left side, it will change to negative. So you have negative 4m plus, you have 1 here, right? Move positive 16 to the, move it to the left side, it will change to negative 16. Then nothing is remaining here, so equal to 0. This implies m squared 2m minus 4m will give you what? Negative 2m. Then 1 minus 16 will give you what? Negative 15. Then equal to 0. So this implies, let's factorize it. So what's the constant here? 15. What's the coefficient of the highest power of m here? 1. So the constant here is negative 15. Then the coefficient of the highest power of m here is what? 1. So negative 15 times 1, you will get what? Negative 15. So we need these factors of this negative 15, such that if you multiply them, you get negative 15, and if you add them, you get the coefficient of this m here. What's the coefficient of m here? Negative 2. So what will be the factors? So I know that if I have 5, if I add negative 5 and positive 3, what will happen? If you do negative 5 plus positive 3, you are going to get negative 2. So we have gotten the coefficient of this m, negative 2. Then if you do negative 5 times positive 3, you are going to get negative 15. Okay? So this will be the factor. So we are going to have m squared, then what? Remember this is it. Then negative 5m plus what? 3m. So negative 5m plus 3m will give you this negative 2m. Then minus 15 equal to 0. Right? This is what we are going to have. So this implies m into, what is common here? M is common, right? Right? That's why I factored out m. So m divide m squared m minus m divide negative 5m, I have negative 5. Then let's see what is common here. What is common here and here is what? 3. 3 divided 15, 5 equal to 0. This implies, pick the coefficients here, m plus 3, then pick one of the brackets, m minus 5 equals to 0. So this implies m plus 3 equals to 0, or m minus 5 equals to 0. So this implies, so if the product of two quantity is giving you 0, it means that it's either that this is 0 or this is 0. So this implies that this is 0 or this is, it implies that m plus 1 is 0 or m minus 5. Sorry, it implies that m plus 3 is 0 or m minus 5 is 0. So if you move 3 to the other side, you now have that m equals what? Negative 3, or move negative 5 to the other side, m equals 5. So these are the values of m that will make this quadratic equation to have what? Equal roots. So thank you so much for being part of this video. We are going to solve more examples under this topic. Thank you.